I can't be the only one who thought 6% interest meant I would pay 6% of the total loan in interest. So if I borrowed $100, I would pay $106, right? Nope. I got a mortgage and I realized I'm actually paying 6 times the money I borrowed in interest. Every month I pay about $200 towards the house that I bought, and over $1,200 goes towards interest. That is not what my public school math taught me, and that is when I learned about amortization. I am so excited to share with you today how I turned a $235 bill into $100,000 in my pocket. First, what is amortization? Amortization. Noun. 1. The action or process of gradually writing off the initial cost of an asset. 2. The action or process of reducing or paying off a debt with regular payments. 3. A period in which a debt is reduced or paid off by regular payments. Basically, we pay more interest in the beginning because the principal is higher. The sooner we pay off the principal, the less interest we have to pay. Our lender gave us an amortization schedule. Apparently, that's the law in most places. But if you don't have an amortization schedule, or you've already paid extra or less towards your loan, and so the schedule you had is wrong, don't worry, because I'm going to teach you how to get one. Stick around for the step-by-step. An amortization schedule is a list of each payment over the lifetime of the loan. It shows how much money from the payment is going towards the principal and how much is going towards the interest. Here's a visual example that's not my mortgage because that felt a little too personal. As you see in the example, the first payment, $90.15, goes to the principal, and $20.83 goes to the interest. By the last payment, the total payment is still $110.99, but $102.55 is going towards the principal, with only $8.43 going towards the interest. To the borrower, it feels like paying the same amount each month. But if you want to use this trick, you have to understand how much of that payment is going towards the principal and how much is just interest. Here's the trick. Pay down the principal early. This does 2 things. 1, it decreases the amount of time that you spend paying off the loan. So in the case of my mortgage, that extra $235 towards the principal each month pays the total loan down 10 years faster. 2, it decreases the amount of principal that the interest is based off of. So instead of paying that 6% interest on the total amount that I owe on the house, I'm paying 6% on $235 less each month, and over the total 20 years that I'll be paying it, that comes out to $100,000 that I would have paid in interest, ending up back in my pocket. Step 1, pick a debt, any debt. There are generally 2 schools of thought on this. One side says, pick the biggest loan. The other side says, pick the highest interest rate. I can get more into these 2 philosophies another time, but for now, just pick a loan, any loan. Step 2, figure out how much extra money you can afford to put towards that debt each month. There is no minimum here. Any amount will be beneficial. Step 3, use an amortization calculator. I don't have any affiliate links here. I just Google it and use whatever comes up. Some calculators will let you determine whether it's a one-time payment or a recurring payment. If you come into a large amount of money, paying a lump sum towards your loan might be helpful, but that's not what we're talking about here today. Here, we're talking about putting a little bit towards that debt each month to benefit you over time. For the calculator, you're going to need to know the original amount of the loan, the specific percentage interest rate, and how much you expect to pay extra towards it. Once you have that information and you've put it in the calendar, step 4 is to plan what you're going to do with all that extra money you save. Step 5, automate the payment. Trust me, saving and choosing to increase our net worth is not always easy. The urge to spend that extra money can be hard to fight. That's why I put it on auto pay, so that I don't have to make the decision each month and I don't get in the way of my own success. That money is not really extra money. It's necessary to secure our financial freedom. Play around with the numbers and see what a big difference a little bill can make. Let me know in the comments how you're going to celebrate crushing that debt by putting some extra money towards the principal each month. Until next time, thanks for going with us.